What up, y'all? We are back. Day 2 of Open Ticket trip to Dallas. Last night, crazy. I have footage, I'm sure, from last night that you will have just seen. The fun guy kicked my ass. I'll say that. But we're up. Barely, but we're alive. We are about to head down to Fort Worth to go ahead and start shooting the bulk of this music video. From there, we're going to be going back down into downtown Dallas to finish up the last of the shots there. We have plans to go to the Pecan Lodge to get some barbecue. And then we actually met a super talented girl named Ravs last night who invited us to come to her show at the Freeman tonight from 7 to 10. So we're going to go check that out. She said we can also perform, so we'll see how that goes. And we're meeting up with a really good friend of mine. A small, full circle moment. In this song, I talk about riding passenger in a BMW. Well, that's because my friend Ramon picked me up in a BMW when I came, the second time that I came here. And Ramon's going to be at the show tonight. So it's going to be really cool to get to see him. I haven't seen him in, literally, I feel like forever. It's a whole lot of fun shit. I'm ready for a great day. It's like 80-something degrees out, but there's like a very high wind. So I'm either going to melt or feel great. But it's going to be awesome. So let's go.
I feel like it's just a different. It's different. It's like I don't know, cause it's like the way you blend everything that you already do. Yeah. And you just like to me, cause I focus on too much of the shit. I could never use that first bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's such a tough bar, cause nigga, it's so relatable for everybody. You know what I mean? It got the humor to it, but it is also the punchline that just starts it off the rip.
Well, I've been thinking a lot about when I first started rapping. One of the things that I really enjoyed, or that I really would do a lot of, was these outlandish bars. Even in the show that I did out here way back in the day, one of the songs on Home Alone, the first line is thoughts spraying on my head like a cum shot. So it's just I've always been humorous in that way, and even my friend B-Life, who lives out here, we would talk about that a lot. He would be like, yo, Kev was always gonna have some wild ass either sex related or just crazy bar in there. But I think it just displays my humor, and that's why I like about Jack Harlow and stuff sometimes too, is the fact that it's an opportunity for you to show your personality beyond the music. You know what I mean? What you find interesting, what you find funny. The other song where I'm niggas creepy pastas, I'm a real nightmare. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's certain things like that I think are just. But I appreciate the part because I feel like I've been thinking a lot about how to elevate what I'm doing, and the conversation I had with Aunt, my cousin, the one that actually does the shit for us. He was just yeah, bro, you gotta one, do more inflections, and two, find a blend between the both of them, because the lyrical miracle spiritual shit is really cool or whatever, but it's just not as engaging as if you can kind of bounce back and forth. And I think it's just, now I'm just trying to exercise the muscle, naturally tell myself, okay, you did this tone, I'll jump up to a different one. Okay, slow it down or extend the lines. So yeah, I appreciate that, Buffy. I really do. I definitely feel like I'm in a bag. I'm developing something that's 100% for sure.
I think it stems too from obviously you've always been comfortable with your creations, but I feel instead of over analyzing the process, you've really got into that space where you're comfortable with it, so you're able to create that stuff that normally we'd you look at it and you're like, oh, I'm not using it, you know what I mean? Then we'd be stuck trying to or something, but nah, that shit. I hate trying to say I'm proud of you because what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But it's just,
I appreciate you doing shit, man.
As soon as you came with that first bar last night, it started the whole thought process, and I was like, this man's just different. I'm like, this dude's different, bro. And it's also one of the things which makes it so tough is that it's right there, right? It's anybody, could in theory have, but nobody has, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just that.
I think I got it from a meme.
Fuck it.
Or something that I saw, and I was like, I wrote it down as genius. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it, dude. I feel like I'm just, like you said, I'm getting out of I think I spent so much time overanalyzing, trying to make shit this or that or whatever, instead of just being myself. And people are either gonna like it or they're not. They're gonna find it funny or they're not. And it's just not letting that kind of get into my head about oh, is this good enough? It's good enough because I'm doing it. If I think it's fire, or I think it's fire, or I think it's cool, somebody else is gonna hear it and think the same thing. So I appreciate it. I'm proud of you yesterday for fucking listening to me and trying to expand on that, bro. Because I was
I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna do it. I like to be able to get out of my comfort zone. My only, what I was fucking nagging about was I just didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Had I knew what part of that shit I was writing to, I'd be all right, let's come here. Nah, but like I said there too, every time that y'all do that, the result, you know what I'm
It's
saying,
always great.
is one that's a good one. So it's not like it's fucking Pop too though. Pop is killing that shit.
Yo.
Like,
That's why I work so hard, because it's fun.
and you could like as soon as he stopped, like bro, it was.
He's the same way though. When he stops overthinking shit and he just talks, he does come up with some fly shit every single time.
I'm working so hard, nigga, because it's fun.
It's fun, bro. That's a La Russell line.
Nah, real shit.
To be honest.
Exactly that.
All right, y'all. So we are at Doc's Vintage. This is a spot in Fort Worth that I actually looked up before the video shoot. Kind of reminds me of Amoeba Records out in California. It's just like a hodgepodge of music, vinyl, CDs, but obviously vintage clothing. Those are hard.
Did I purchase them? I think bro's about to.
Lots of like the whole space as we're kind of walking through here, but there's some really cool stuff, including, look at this fantastic Elton John poster. That's pretty sick in my personal opinion. And if you look over there, we got Falcor from I think was it The Incredible Dream, or I can't remember the name of the thing, I'll put it here. And then we got the Serpent, follow me, the Serpent from Beetlejuice, fantastic movie. The new one's kind of, it's cool, but it's not the original. But I think that's just super sick. And they got the other one over there too. I wonder if that's like the original or anything, because I know a lot of that stuff was like stop motion, but very, very cool. So yeah, just gonna do some walk around and see what's up. All right, something really cool I want to show you guys. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. Look at this MF Doom mask, bro. That's insane. First off, rest in peace to the GOAT. It makes me think of Lutz. Lutz would love this, yo. I definitely gotta send this shot to Lutz. This spot is incredible, dude. Like, there's so many different kinds of just like memorabilia in here. We have that. I don't even know what that is over there. Some kind of Circus Royale looking thing. Over this way, follow me. They have this really cool poster of the Beatles, and it actually is like 3 posters in one, and it's like one of those like old, like, I don't even know what the word is, but y'all gotta peep this. Tell me that isn't sick. Just a whole bunch of cool art. Easily, this is one of my favorite spots that we've come to the entire trip. Loving it so far. We've gotten a couple shots here. We are gonna go ahead and try to get some more shots for the video behind this building. Actually to the, like, out to the left. There's some lemonade out there that we're probably gonna get. All about the lemonade. And, you know, I actually have a song called Lemonade, so, which I made, fun fact, made that because of my friend Ramon, who we're gonna see tonight, and my friend Johnny. And Ramon and Johnny actually made that beat, and I wrote that song. So, it's more, you know, fun facts about the boy. So yeah, just overall, just a super cool vibe in here, man. Like, and there's just so much art. So like everywhere you look, there's something else. Over here, we got some Jimi Hendrix posters and like old school action figures, which I think is fantastic. This is probably like older than I am. And say, oh look, it's Mr. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. That's actually kind of crazy. That's like back when I was a wee lad. A wee lad. Super dope. George Harrison. This is Doc's Vintage and Records, or Records and Vintage. There's just so much in here, like it's hard to take it all in. No Diddy, no Paul, whatever. I don't know. I'm by. It is what it is. We take it all in however way we need to. LOL. Roy Rogers. I don't think we went down this way. It's a pretty cool spot as well. Well, we got some like jewelry and stuff over here too. These look sick. These look super sick. The Lord. Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Like old camel poster. That's stupid hard. Stupid hard. I'm a big fan of like all the old school cigarette merchandise. I don't know why, but I just always love like Camel, Marlboro. Like there's just something about the aesthetic and the way that they did designs back then is just top notch to me. Outside of, you know, giving people cancer, you know, cool shit like this. Like I don't even know what this is, but it's cool. It's lit. Yeah, 10 out of 10, man. We're gonna do some more walking around, and I'm gonna go back and do some more shots. We're out. So we're getting some limeade from a local vendor here. How do you pronounce the name?
Cuellar.
Cuellar barbecue. They even got some sausage on a stick.
Sauce on the stick. Hey, don't be putting me on video eating this damn thing.
Hey, listen, you made a decision. You gotta live with it now.
It's on.
It's on, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna zoom in on it. Look at this. Look at this guy. You're not beating the allegations.
BDE, man. Look, big dip energy. Look, we're gonna.
That's crazy. Woo, look at this. Look at that. That is a real limeade. This is not like somebody buying the store. This is handmade with love. I appreciate you guys. All right, live reaction. Let's see.
He ain't even get the straw out his mouth.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you guys so much. One thing about me is I'm a sucker for like limeade, lemonade. They'll tell you. Like, that's like my main thing. I probably should drink more water, but I drink a lot. No, this is like, it's just something, like I said, about like when you get something homemade, it's just different. You know what I mean? Like, you could go to a store and spend like $10, $12 on it getting somewhere else, but when it's made like by somebody, it adds a whole different level to it, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Have a great one.
Could I tell us away?
Yeah.
Oh, I see that.
10 out of 10. Alright, so we are at one of the final locations, which is Margaret Hill Bridge. It's pretty sick, TBH.
Feel like I'm back in Dallas, Texas, shawty. Put up in that BMW, I'm riding shawty. Remember that we had to pay some dues just to touch the stage. But in a way, you could say I had to pay my way. You know, pay my own lane. First time in that Lone Star, we looking for some food and found a ass and titty.
Alright, so we just did part of the shoot over the Margaret Hill Bridge, which is this white bridge right over there. Absolutely gorgeous. The shots are incredible. I'm definitely going to overlay some of them here for you guys to see. We've got like maybe 2 or 3 more locations and we're done. So very, very happy, very grateful right now. Alright, so we have made it to the Pecan Lodge. This is where we're getting dinner-ish before we get the last of the shoots and then go to this show. We got quite a few options here. me personally, I'm looking at that beef rib. That beef rib, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be really good. We're gonna see what it's hitting on though. We really gonna see. So I'm getting my beef rib. They do it by the pound. She said she can't tell me exactly how much it's gonna weigh. They're gonna go weigh it. We're gonna find out.
It's gonna be 1.24, so the beef rib is 47.12.
Let's do it. Thank you. 1.24 pounds. Let's get it. It's about to be litty like a left titty in this bitty. You feel me? Y'all, grand reveal. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom, 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 boom. This is bigger than my face. Look at this. Look at this.
We looking for some food and found her ass a titty bar. But all the broads in that place was looking quite regular. Taking whiskey shots to cool off from the temperature. Huh. Funny how it all goes. At the time, it felt like world tours. Flying out of MCO, landing DFW, rockin' felt I'm feeling cool. Can't even lie to you, fool. The sun is high, I am too. My smile wide, there ain't no roof. Way before the opal tooth, I was just laying down my roots. In truth,
What up, chat? It's 4:30 in the morning. Yesterday was great. Got all the last shots that we needed. Came back. I went to sleep. This guy, Paco, went to the land of the titties. Insane. We're gonna get to the airport. Well, we gotta drop off the car, get to the airport, then we back home. So, let's get it.
I love your coat.
It's not that
I want that. Like, I want a fur coat like that.
We made it to the shuttle.
Wait. I'm so fucked up.
Paco went on.
Let's go to. Yeah, you're right.
Paco went on an escapade. We're finally on the shuttle, headed back to the airport. Honestly, fantastic trip. Got a few more shots when we get there, but this music video, I'm so proud. I'm so grateful to have my friends, to be able to be in a city that I love and cherish, and to be able to do this shit. So, yeah, love you guys. There's some W's in the chat. Yo, chat. Paco left his phone on the terminal bus because he's too drunk, right? We go through this whole escapade trying to get in contact with him. We get into the security. We're at our gate now. This man, first of all, gets the phone number of the girl over here at the spirit counter. Now he's trying to get some random lady's phone number. Why are you talking to this random lady? You're probably gonna scare her. It's fucking bro. Like, what are you doing? You look crazy right now.
If he goes 2 for 2,
It's not even about going 2 for 2. You just approached a random woman.
it doesn't matter.
That's assault.
Shoot, no, it's
She doesn't want to talk to you.
I'm doing 100 push-ups if he comes back in a second.
Oh my
I'm doing 100 push-ups right now. Dog. And then I'm gonna have to start shooting shots, alright? Because it's we was both at that baggage claim, bro. How you got the
I have no words, bro. I have no words. I'm on mushrooms. I had to take
Before he
the
sat down, he did this. He said this.
So I'm tweaking right now on top of this. I have no words. This man is something else. This man is something else. All right, chat. We've landed back in Florida. Cool thing that happened. I wasn't able to get this on camera, but as we were landing in the Fort Lauderdale airport, I actually saw Air Drake parked out on the edge of the tarmac, like at the very edge of the, like as you're landing. His like baby blue with the clouds, the whole thing, the owl logo, kind of crazy. So I guess Drake's in Fort Lauderdale, which he's talked about being here many times. So, but just very interesting occurrence. Glad to be home. Glad to be home. Chat. This man pulled the phone number of the girl at the terminal. We land in Fort Lauderdale. We go to a gas station, and he pulled another girl's number. Yo, like, the Riz level is insane. How do you pull with no phone?
Yo, with no phone, I had to go classic.
Yo, how do you do it? How do you do it? You know what's so funny about you, bro?
I have no idea either.
You know what's so funny about you is you feign that you don't have this confidence, but you legitimately clearly do. Because that's the only reason that these bitches give you their number is because you're confident.
Down on a bitch at the fucking gas pump talking about some I don't got confidence.
Walk that bitch down and then started talking to her in Spanish. Bro. Even on my best day, I could not do that. Even on my best day, that couldn't be me. I think I'm married. But yo, I've never in my life been that confident. I've actually been successful. Different, bro. That man Paco.
It was just the moment I saw her with that ass, I was like, I need to talk to you. Like, I need to say, hey.
I'm committing to put this on camera. By this time next year, I would know Spanish.
You need to learn it.
Feel like I'm back in Dallas, Texas, shawty. Put up in that BMW, I'm riding shawty. Remember that we had to pay some dues just to touch the stage. So in a way, you could say I had to pay my way. You know, pay my own lane. First time in that Lone Star, we looking for some food and found a ass a titty bar. But all the broads in that place was looking quite regular. Taking whiskey shots to cool off from the temperature.